Happy day. My name is Tim Thurman. I'm the tennis pro here at the Hill Tip. The underspin backhand is a very valuable tool, okay, and we're really going to want to start to learn how to hit a nice underspin backhand. On the forehand, we hit probably 80 or 90% topspin, but on the backhand, we probably hit closer to 60% topspin, okay? So 40% of the time, you're probably going to want to hit this underspin backhand. Okay, what do we do on the underspin backhand? Okay, it's very similar to the forehand underspin where you're going straight through the ball and you're finishing with the racket parallel to the court. Okay, so start with the racket nice and flat using the left hand. Make sure you use this left hand to set it up. Okay, come straight through. Okay, now so far it looks almost the same as the topspin, doesn't it? But what we're going to do is instead of finishing up here, we're going to finish straight out, but with our racket parallel. Okay, so what you want to do is start straight here, straight through it, and then finish parallel. Okay, like I said, it's almost exactly the same as the underspin forehand. Okay, so you're going straight through it and finish with that racket parallel. A lot of times when you see people hitting the underspin, they'll do two common mistakes on the underspin backhand. Okay, they'll either start with their racket face open. Okay, and what's going to happen then? Obviously, the ball's going to sail on them. It's going to take off up in the air, right? Or they'll start above the ball and then finish below the ball, okay? And if they're starting above the ball and the ball's here, they are going to produce underspin or backspin. In fact, they'll probably produce a whole bunch of it. Okay, but what's going to happen is often it's going to go in the net because you're coming on a downward trajectory. Okay, so a better way to hit it is to hit straight through it. So you start on the same height as the ball. If the ball's up here, you're going to go straight through it and finish up here like this. Or if the ball's down here, you're going to go straight through it and finish with that racket parallel, okay? But the key, again, is setting up with the left hand and then finishing parallel out here, okay? Not with your racket on edge like this, but straight out parallel to the ground. Okay, now what does this look like? Let's take a look and see. Here comes a ball. We're going to go straight through it. And notice where the racket's finishing. It's finishing straight out in front of me, okay? And it's finishing, you see how parallel to the ground it is? Okay, so I'm coming straight under it, okay? Notice too how I'm starting at more or less the same height as the ball, okay? And we're going straight through it, and we're finishing parallel, okay? So not that difficult a shot, okay? This is actually one of the easier spin shots to hit. You go straight through it and finish with the racket parallel, okay? Not that hard, okay? So experiment with that a little bit. This is one of the easier spin shots to hit. So try that out. Start with a nice flat racket face and finish with a parallel racket face, parallel to the ground we're talking about. Thanks for tuning in. Tune in again for more tennis tips.